So Gemini, your week commencing the 9th of February on the screen, your event chart, your ruler Mercury finding its way in its new home of Pisces. And is going to be connecting with the North Node this week. If there has been something you just seem to have been pulled towards as far as your worldly interaction over the last year and a half, I think the communication around that can speed up significantly this week. Now Venus is going to play catch up on Tuesday, but does clash with Uranus at the start of the week. It could be around a romantic situation or a financial matter. You may have been keeping your cards close to your chest. You could have a moment of pure inspiration, but something could come out and into the open on the back of that square before Venus makes her way into Pisces on Tuesday. And for sure, Venus here suggests that your people skills and your diplomacy and charm can be influential to your progress over the next few weeks. But also on Monday, the moon squares off with Mars, and then we have a quarter moon later in the day. And because the moon's in the part of your chart to do with routines, obligations and chores, and the sun and Mars are in the most free-spirited part of your chart, if you feel a bit overwhelmed this week with a lot of expectations that do in some ways restrict your freedom of movement, it could end up causing a degree of resentment. But as the week goes on, Saturn returns into the part of your chart to do with friendships and your long-term plan. I think a big revision is in the works right through to April 2028. You got a taste of this last year. There may have been some people who made way in your circle, or you may have reorientated some of those longer term hopes. But also at the end of this week, it's the Sun's turn to clash with Uranus. And this is the big one. This is going to go on for a week, and it's going to be disruptive for us all, to be honest. But in your case, because Uranus is in the most psychological part of your situation, however you're feeling, but particularly if you feel rather tender, what the Sun will do potentially is amplify that tenderness. So it could be wise, I feel, to be a bit pickier about who you spend time with over the following week from the end of this one. And if you can orientate your efforts towards your professional hopes and goals, and don't get too caught up in politics, it's probably for the best. Please join me at my new website at patrickarundel.com. We've got so much deep content to share with you. I do feel that some of the big astrology portals are rather generic. Ours comes very much from the heart. There's a sole purpose to what me, my wife and our team do. And I feel that really shows up in a powerful way. So please join us at patrickarundel.com.